We're back on the Chef You and I with Chef Glen Reid, and actually, Chef, you just put the shrimp in, the raw shrimp in,
right.
into boiling salted water, right? Now, you don't use any bay spices or anything like that when you're doing it.
No, not for these.
Not for these.
Just because we want to keep flavors simple.
That's right. Okay, so how long are they just till they get pink, right?
So they get pink, and then we'll pour them in a colander and let them cool.
They look beautiful. They're pink.
They're done.
They're done. And they're simple to do, right? Here we go. Oh, wow. Those turned out gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and I'm going to take this away from you. Thank you. Great. That was simple. Now, these are some really simple things to do. How much do you think that this dish costs to make, Chef? Not much, right?
Maybe $10.
$10 or less, right? Because how many shrimp do we have in there? Probably
about a little less than a pound.
Okay, now you're going to let those cool off for a minute? Okay, we're going to let those cool off for a minute, or you could put them in an ice bath, couldn't you?
You could, but generally after you cook shrimp, you want to let them cool naturally or by convection, because when you rinse them, you're rinsing away some of the flavor.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
So you want to put them on a plate, put them in the refrigerator, something.
Right. And let them cool off.
Let them cool off.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back after the shrimp cool off for a minute. Okay? We're back on the Chef You and I, and we're going to do what, Chef, next?
We're going to make pork lemongrass skewers.
Ooh, I love lemongrass. Okay, so what do you want me to do first?
So we're going to mix all this stuff up with the chopped ginger and chopped green onion.
Okay, so you're doing the onions right here.
I remember.
Oh, now you know. But we're also going to use that for anything that we have left over, right, Chef?
Yep, we may have to pick through.
All right. So now you're chopping those up real small, right? Can you see that? I think the camera can see it. That's beautiful. And then I love fresh ginger, don't you? It is so good.
There's no replacement.
No replacement for ginger.
And I'm going to reserve these because I want to use them in the risotto.
Okay, so let's watch how you do the ginger, because this is really important to know. So you're just making little slices, right? And then you're going to chop them up? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's about...
I have seen other people do something a little different with the ginger. You want me to show you that?
Yeah, show me that. Okay, let's see what you do. All right, I can't wait to see this.
Now, I haven't mastered this, but I need to show just for grins.
Okay.
I have seen some Chinese cooks. They take it and they'll smash it.
Oh, like that, mash
like
it. Yeah, just like you do garlic.
Right, and they just kind of break it apart.
Really?
Like I say, I don't have it mastered, but they just kind of peel the outside off. And I don't know how they do that exactly.
Wow, that's an art in itself, right?
But I saw this guy and I went, wow.
Okay, let's see.
He didn't have to
okay,
peel
let's see
ginger
you chop
anymore.
it now. Okay, same principle that you chopped everything else, just like that. All right, and then just go the other way. Right, here we go. Oh, that smells. You should smell this. This is absolutely gorgeous smell. I love ginger. So beautiful. Great. That's beautiful. Now what else do we put in here, Chef? A little bit of soy sauce, right?
Gotta have soy sauce.
Gotta have soy sauce. Okay, and then you want me to mix it up like meatloaf, kind of, and then make little...
I think I'm gonna put a little cilantro.
Oh, cilantro. Love it. And the best part of my show is we get to eat everything afterwards. Isn't that great? Wow. Is that it? Any more salt and pepper, something like that?
Just a little salt.
Okay. Pinch of salt. And that's the coarse rock salt, right? Okay, and then pepper. Now can I do it?
Okay. Do it.
And so I'm going to mix that up, right? And then do you want me to make them flat, or what do you want me to do?
I'm going to get there.
Okay. You got to mix it up really well. And that's the first dish I ever learned how to make, Chef, was meatloaf at 7 years old. Yeah, well, I remember I had a big family. There were 10 at the table. Now, do you have to rinse those? Does lemongrass get any,
it's not like a leek.
Not like a leek at all.
Is that what you're going to
ask? I was going to ask you, because I make leek soup all the time. But they're pretty tight. They're almost like a bamboo feel, right?
Yeah.
They're very tough. Okay.
What we're looking to do here
Okay.
is just let me
Okay.
get a little bit of this.
Okay. Oh, and you're putting it right on the lemongrass? Oh, that's so awesome. That's really cute. Okay, let me do that. And you just fold it around it like that.
Right. You make it kind of skinny.
Skinny, like
And
that.
then when you get ready to eat it, you just slide it off the lemongrass viewer into your little lettuce pocket.
Right. Your lettuce pocket. Okay. Is that all right?
A little skinnier.
A little skinnier. This is fun. We're back on the Chef You and I with Chef Glen Reid, and we're now going to saute everything. So you have actually put some olive oil onto this flat pan, right? Now what are we going to do? You want me to put these on there? Huh?
Yeah.
I can?
Just line them
Good.
up.
Line them up. Does it matter? Okay. And then you push them down. That's how they do it in...
Kind of flatten them out.
Really flatten them out, right? So here's our next one. Flatten them out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right there.
Right there. Very good.
We did it. We did it. You know, I cook with my little granddaughter too. She's 4.5, and she is learning to master things that I never thought she would master, Chef. She makes homemade chicken soup. She made little egg cups and stuff for her mom for breakfast, and she's such a sweetie. Let's see what that's doing. Now, how long do we cook them on each side?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes. And I know we have a tool, just a second, to do that. Hold on. So tell me, is this one of your favorite foods to make?
This is one of my favorite summer meals.
Really? So you're thinking summer, huh? Instead of where we are right now.
I'm thinking, usually we'll have these as a summer meal when I have friends over, because they're pretty casual.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take, it's light, it has a lot of different ways you can go with it.
Right, right.
So anybody, if you don't like noodles, you don't have to put noodles. If you just want the pork and the lettuce, you can just put pork and lettuce.
Well, you know what? One of my favorite meals is lettuce wraps.
Yeah.
And those are made with chicken and wonderful water chestnuts. And I just really love Asian food. So and it's light.
We
It's
do
not
that
really
too.
heavy, you know?
Yeah.
Do you? Do you like that?
Yeah, I love those. Right.
Everybody loves to come over to our house for dinner, right? And then, you know, I've made so many different things this year, you know, on our show but the funniest one I have to tell you about is the bubbling volcano baklava. And what happened was the Contos company sent me the recipe and everything else, but they forgot to tell me one part of it. And that was when you're pouring the hot sauce over the actual layers and everything, after you do it, if you bake it, it doesn't explode, but it starts bubbling up and it just goes wild like a volcano. It was hilarious, and I didn't know if I should keep it in the show, but we did. So if you want to go watch it, you can on the Chef You and I, or you can watch the YouTube video. And I called them later and I said, you know, you didn't tell me this part of it. They said, we thought you'd have fun learning how to do it. So
that's why they didn't warn you.
No, they didn't warn me. So
one of the funniest things that ever happened to me in a restaurant environment was I'd probably been cooking for a couple of years in a hotel in Fort Worth.
Right.
We were setting up for Sunday brunch, and I had 2 gallons of Mornay sauce, and I was coming around the corner of the back line, and I slipped. And I dropped this container of Mornay sauce, and it hit bottom side down on the floor.
Oh, no.
So what do you think happened to this Mornay sauce?
It was everywhere. No.
Not in the way that you thought it would be.
Where would it
It hit the bottom flexed, and all the sauce went straight up to the ceiling, and it started raining hot Mornay sauce.
Oh, no,
So the chef, he wanted to be mad, but it was so funny, he sat down on the floor and started laughing. He said, don't worry about it.
I know.
He said, he just so he could have that memory, you know.
That's right. Now, those are almost done, right? Are you going to need a platter? Okay, so we're going to take a short break on that, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I.